Second.
Good evening. And just a reminder, because we do have Bill on Zoom and Ms. Terry Lynn, if you could turn your microphone on so we can hear through our.
Here.
Oh, Ms. Terry Lynn, we got you.
All right. I'm here, stuck in traffic, but I'm here.
Understood. Wanted to first make mention that we had a fatal fire on Betsy Carrison a couple of weeks ago as well too, and lost a valued community member as well. Our fire marshal division has already begun scheduling another smoke alarm blitz for that area as well too. That's 2 fatal fires now in the last about 5 months as well too, which is a big impact for us as a district and the community, and we're going to continue to work hard to prevent those from happening in the future as well too. So want to make note, we just came out of finance committee, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, going through some budget things for next year. We'll focus on the importance and opportunity to purchase a new engine 3 as well too, and kind of re-engineer our apparatus plan a little bit as well. I wanted to thank all the commissioners that came or attempted to come to our awards and promotions. So the first thing I need to do is apologize. We weren't aware when we scheduled at the Citadel that there was going to be a American Heart Association walk that went right by campus that same day as well too. So I apologize. I know some of us took a long time to get there or couldn't make it. My apologies for that, but we did have a nice awards and promotion ceremony. I do want to highlight one person in the group since he couldn't make it as well too. So the Commissioner's Award for Newcomer of the Year was presented to Captain Bob Madden. Bob is in second row, middle seat there. Give a little wave. Captain Madden was hired externally as a captain last year and does a really, really good job for us, and was presented with plaque last week, a couple weeks ago as well too. So. Other good things, we had Kurt Thomas was accepted. He's one of our senior engineers. He was accepted into the State Firefighters Association Company Officer Training. It's a pretty difficult class to get into, and it's a week-long, very long class that he graduated from last week. So he did a great job with that as well too. A couple other things going on. We're working with MUSC right now, and I think Chief Justin's in the room as well too. Working with MUSC in our med control, they're applying for a grant with Duke, one of their endowments, for a pretty progressive program that would be really new to this area that includes telehealth and the community paramedicine portion as well too. So it's about a $3.5 million grant that would we would be directly working with MUSC in this area to, on low acuity calls, help reduce call volume, and then also get the patient the right resources that they need, whether that's a local nonprofit on Johns Island or just help scheduling within the MUSC system as well too. So they are working on that to go for that grant with Duke. We would be partners with that along with Charleston County EMS, who is also involved in that as well too. So myself, Chief Henson, Chief Flanagan, we attended the Kiowa Seabrook Exchange Club meeting a couple weeks ago. We got to talk about all the great things happening at St. John's Fire District, and also some opportunities and challenges we have, and was a nice night for that group. This Thursday, we're hosting some officer development. Retired Chief Bolano with North Charleston will be here, and myself doing some leadership program for some of our current captains and some aspiring leadership as well too. So we're looking forward to that day. The final on Rescue 701 was completed. That was delivered to Somerville late last week and is on the lot in Somerville. We've got quite a bit of equipment mounting to do, and that truck will be featured at the State Firefighters Association conference in June on the apparatus floor as well too, which is exciting. Engine 2 is in service on Seabrook. Thank you. Captain Lomas is in the back there, dressed down. He was a big piece of getting that truck ready. We did a bunch of the equipment mounting and stuff ourselves as well too. It'll be at the mayor is hosting an event tomorrow, a town hall at Seabrook, and that engine will be there. So that is in service. Last month, Pretty busy for our professional standards division. Multiple class called nozzle forward, emergency vehicle driving, pump training, extrication, mobile water supply, and a whole bunch of medical in-service training that's happening. So they have a full calendar and keep it busy for our people as well too. Great job there. Y'all have met Chief Fire Marshal Tim. His team Ed is in the back there as well too. He's been working really, really hard to kind of re-engage some relationships we have, particularly with the town of Kiowa Building Department and also Charleston County Building. And lots of good strides there being had for us to be a bigger part of their processes, particularly on the front end, so that when these developments come up or new businesses, that we're working with them proactively to avoid hazards and have our say and input on the fire code side before they're even built or even after they're built. So good work there as well. We're participating next week. There's a statewide wildfire exercise. So it is a virtual, but one of the incidents is a large wildfire on Wamala. The other one's in Awendaw, but there's other state resources that are having issues across the state. So we're going to be part of that exercise as well, and we'll strengthen how we respond to wildfires and larger wildfires. Like Horry County had that large Carolina forest fire, thousands of acres. We are prone to that here as well. So that should be good. The state approached us about us being part of the host for that as well too. Last thing I have really on here is that reminder for your ethics filings. I sent you an email today just to get that completed by the end of March as well too. Okay, I'm done. Happy to answer any questions. Any other questions? Okay. That's Mitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a HR. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget about you. Yep. Go ahead. Sorry, Ms. Teresa. There's been a lot going on the last hour and a half, so. Yep.
Okay. Happy St. Patrick's Day first of all to everybody, and drive safely if you go out tonight. Okay, so first hiring activity: 11% one certified firefighter are in EMT class, so that's exciting. We've got upcoming postings. There's an assistant fire chief posting right now that's out there, and Krista's the person for that for hiring. Separations: we had one recruit who left the group. Family obligation had been, and one assistant fire chief resigned also. We have workers' comp time off, one firefighter, and since I wrote this, one engineer off. Staffing levels are pretty decent. PC 6 out of 6, captains 30 out of 30, engineers 2 out of 3. Firefighters, we've got the 11 recruits plus 45 out of 54, and paramedic specialists 3 out of 6 plus part-time. So, any questions? Thank you.
Yep. And then in your packet is the February 26th incident response report, which you can take a look at there. So like I mentioned, we had that fatal fire. I think the only other one of the larger ones to highlight was the Hopkinson Plantation fire, which is it's a remote island. You can only get to it really by a golf cart or a UTV as well too. So really good. That day, that morning, we had a structure fire. Captain Lomas, again in the back, quick thinking by him, we were able to use Marine 701 on that fire. We did return for a fire later that night, which has been under investigation by Chief Tim as well too. But good response there in a difficult for us to access area as well too. So, but you can review station totals there. We're just a little bit higher than we were the last couple of years.
Thank you so much.
A little feedback.
I would ask that we go into executive session tonight. Commission appropriate to discuss.
Yes, so what we've done is pretty extensive overview of our fire stations and items that we want to accomplish in this fiscal year that weren't originally budgeted, that we had identified for fiscal year 27 with some savings we have within our budget. We want to go ahead and reallocate those funds as presented in the Finance Committee meeting as well too. I'm happy to add an addendum to the meeting minutes as well too with the outline of that finance proposal for transparency as well too. But some of those major things were a change order on the rescue, Station 7, some new air conditioning over there. Headquarters here, we need some, Station 3, both need some air conditioning replacements. And there's a variety of other equipment that we want to spend as well. No, I'll just say, again, we'll add that as an addendum to the minutes as well too of what was presented in Finance Committee meeting. Happy to answer any questions from anybody on that as well too. But we'll go with what we got and you know.
So we did have a
Give them just a second, if not all. I'll go ahead and give the building committee report. So the building committee actually met this morning, and we had a pretty in-depth discussion about the Kiowa River project and some opportunities and challenges we have with Charleston County relating to that project as well too. So we're going to re-engage the county because of some different challenges that have come up in relation to that station as well too, as it relates to some funding options on their side, where we're at in the project and where the county's at and how those things align as well too. I'm happy to answer any more questions about that. On the other side, Station 5 is still slowly but surely moving along. We did, Commissioner White was there. We did some soil sampling out at Station 5, which came back really, really well. Good soil there at Station 5, which will be helpful. And that's kind of where we're at. Those projects keep kind of moving along a little bit. as well. Happy to answer any questions about those two projects.
Bill, can you hear them?
All right, should go ahead.
No, I can't hear anything, Tara Lynn.
I think they're having an issue hearing us. See if they can hear. Can you hear me talking?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. You're the only one.
Okay.
Can you hear me? And Ryan, I can hear you just barely, but nobody else at all.
Had issues. We'll continue to try to figure it out. So sorry about that.
We really appreciate what you do. So thank you.
Just like to thank,
Yeah, that was me.
I think
I'd just like to thank the personnel on the great job they're doing on the recent events that we had in our community, and keep up the good work. We are supporting you.
The award ceremony was excellent. Y'all did a great job putting it on. Congratulations to the attendees that got well-deserved notice. And just let y'all know that the commission is behind y'all. You're doing a great job. Thank you and be safe.
Yes, thank you. Good, thank you, everyone, for hard work. With people, for all your person, graduate, that board, that that's what should be a fun going forward.
I second all the comments that have been previously made. But being a good commissioner, I decided to text our emergency response team. And I slipped getting out of the shower to answer a phone call by way not recommended, and broke my wrist, slashed my left hand. I tried to, bandage the bleeding and go to the emergency room at Keywood, and that was not successful. So it finally dawned on me we have a fire department. So the guys were unbelievable. Station 6, they were there immediately, took good care of me. Got me all bandaged up, got bleeding stopped, put me in the ambulance, sent me to the 24-hour emergency room. And interestingly, the ambulance service didn't know how to contact a 24-hour emergency, but that's not our problem. So I suggested that maybe you want to call instead of using the radio. But the bottom line is, I'm in fairly good shape. Can't play golf, but thanks a lot for your service out there. When we never know when we're going to need you, but when we do, first class. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I'd like to give Fire Marshal Tim a pat on the back. Last week after the deadly fire, the group that I volunteered with, the Sea Hunger out in awareness, said, you know, we need to get some flyers so we can give out on Saturday, tell individuals that they can get smoking off tested and installed in their town. And I came over here at the last minute, no call. Within, I guess, like 45 minutes, we had the flyers done, had them delivered to me, and we gave them out on last Saturday and tip. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, thank you very much.
Fortify in the fire district, but they brought out a school for him to stand on, so so he had some. I
We'll look at the calendar next year. Bill, do you have any comments?
No, I don't have any comments. Thanks.
Ms. Terry Lynn? Ms. Terry Lynn, any comments? You're on mute. Well, before we don't hear, I want to apologize for we thought we had this audio technical difficulties ironed out the last couple months, but apparently we don't. So my deep apologies for that, and we'll work on that. It's frustrating. I'll call you. I'm still muted. Oh, that's the one inside there. Sorry. Bill, I'm going to call you, but I'll have you come off of the Zoom for a second, okay?
Okay. Okay.
you.